Hey guys, what's going on? This is Igor for Gaming Awesome. Today we're playing Far Cry 4 on the PlayStation 4, and my overall progress is now in 87.02. So I just passed the 87 completion mark, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think of the game and just my overall impressions. I guess a general review, my progress with the game. That's all sorts of stuff. My tips and tricks, what I learned, what I would do differently on my second playthrough of the game. So stuff like that. So I figured it would be, since I've completed literally mostly everything there is to complete in the game, I figure now is a good time to share with you guys what I think. So first of all, my progress. Campaign, as you guys can see, all the campaign missions, Shangri-La missions, everything is 100% completed. All the open world, the outposts are completed, the fortresses are done, bell towers are taken over. My karma level is a level 8. Now with the karma level, what I would suggest you do is don't even, if you're planning on going to 100%, don't even bother with the random karma missions that happen throughout the open world. So sometimes you'll see like a couple of your allies being attacked by enemies. Don't even worry about helping them. Sometimes you'll see them getting attacked by animals or something like that. If you're gonna go ahead and find all the collectibles or a lot of the collectibles in the game anyway, you'll naturally gain that karma through completing that. So you really don't need to complete any of those side things. Also, if you kill animals the quote-unquote humane way in the game, which is with the bow and arrow or the crossbow, that also gives you karma. So it kind of doesn't even matter what you really do with those little random karma missions, because eventually you'll hit a good karma level anyway. So the the skills, there's also a skill that gives you more karma. So this is a karma boost right now. I currently have, as you guys can see, all my skills are completely unlocked. So keep learning the skill to add plus 5% boost to your karma rewards. Current boost is plus 50%. So this plus just killing the animals and getting all those collectibles will get you to a high karma level. Like right now, even if I complete a karma level or even kill a civilian, it doesn't even do anything anymore. It just, at this point, that's just a dead part of the game to me. But anyway, personal progress. Weapons, I have 63 out of 64 unlocked. So all the weapons are completely unlocked. The only one I didn't unlock is a special one that you have to get to level 10 in the arena in. So that I actually have to go. It's kind of like a... There's a few different things you could do in the arena. It's a multiplayer, or you can do a zombies, a Call of Duty zombies type of thing, where it's just waves and waves and waves of enemies. And depending on how many you kill, the higher level you become. You actually have to get to a level 10 to unlock the last weapon in the game, and that's the reason I haven't had that done. Skills, as I showed you guys already, 100% completed. The crafting. Crafting is actually pretty cool and pretty easy, especially with the hunting syringes. Excuse me. If you craft the hunting syringe, it shows you everything, all the animals that are in the area, and you can take care of these crafting things right away. I did it really slowly throughout the game. I mean, this you can kind of if I had to redo it all over again, I would craft the hunting syringe and probably get all of these out of the way really quickly. When you go to the map, it obviously shows you where all of the animals are, but if you go there, like the bear isn't going to be exactly right there. The bear could be in any one of these areas. So if you go here with a hunting syringe, it'll literally show you, like, there's a bear here, there's a bear here, there's a bear here, there's a bear here, and you can kill all of them, you can collect all of their skins, and you can get through crafting very, very quickly. To get everything to a max level, you have to complete side missions. They're karate fashion week or something, karate fashion week side mission. I say karate, I don't even think that's that sounds like karate. No, I don't even think that's the right term. But karate fashion week missions, it's basically when they tell you to go and kill a very rare animal. So those are pretty straightforward. It's a little bit of running around, but it's definitely worth it. The quiver is my favorite freaking thing that I have ever unlocked. The quiver is amazing. What I love about it is it allows you to carry 50 extra bolts. So right now in my autocross, which is my favorite stealth weapon in the game, and I think the second best weapon in the game, period. The second must-have weapon in the game. right now I have 60 bolts. So if I go to a fortress, if I go to any outpost, if I go to any area that I have to do stealthily, having 60 bolts on you is basically God mode. So vehicles, I have no idea what vehicle. I guess my suggestion is just to get into every single vehicle that you see, even if you don't really need to. I mean, obviously you learn to recognize, there's only 18 types of vehicles in the game. You learn to recognize which ones you've already used and which ones you didn't, but I don't remember. So I guess after all of this is done, if I'm still missing those 2 vehicles, I'm just gonna have to start hopping into cars to complete it. The quests and activities, some of these are really fun. Eye for an eye missions. Eye for an eye missions are missions that you have to go and you have to kill. It's basically an outpost where there's a whole bunch of enemies, but you have to identify the captains, and you have to kill the captains with a certain type of weapons. So that's kind of pretty cool. So the eye for an eye, assassination, the hunting control, hunting survival, hunting supplies, those are all like action missions where you shoot things. The karate films, the karate racing, the bomb defusing, the hostage rescue especially, that's more of either racing or stealth missions. So if you're looking for all of the action missions, you're looking for eye for an eye, or actually, well, assassination is also a stealth mission. You can't get detected. Or hunting control, you get to go and kill animals, and that's kind of it. I mean, all of this stuff. What I do is I actually just go through it on stream, most of it. So perfect time to tell you guys about my stream. So the stream that I have right now is it's twitch.tv/GamingAwesomeYT. So if you guys want to watch me stream this game and you guys want to watch me do some of these side missions live, definitely make sure to go follow me on Twitch. I'll put a link to that in the description. So that's kind of where I've been doing most of the progress. Also, Lost Letters, Mohan Gali Journal. This stuff is really easy and straightforward to find. It's just a little tedious and time consuming. What I would suggest you do is that you would take a helicopter. First of all, you have to go to a trading post and you have to buy all of the maps in the game. So, actually, let me show you guys this, which is why I decided to stay in here, so I could be close to one of these, because this is the only way you can actually see your weapons. So, maps. If you go to the maps section, South Karat items, South Karat masks. So I basically just bought them. I think it costs about 500,000 rupees. Don't quote me on that. Maybe anywhere from 500,000 and maybe 750,000 rupees to unlock everything. And literally, when you go to your map, it will show you their location. The only ones that are kind of tricky are the masks. The masks, it shows you the general location of the mask, but I will show you guys a trick to kind of figuring out a more exact location right after I'm done with the with going over my overall progress. So that's what we're gonna do at the end of the video. We're gonna go and actually collect that mask of Yaolong. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but look at me, 87%. I still don't know how to speak karate. Karate, but I know how to speak karate. Okay, sorry about that. Won't happen again. So, collection, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. That's just mostly your inventory. But, this stuff. So this stuff you can get very easily if you just get, I mean, it's time consuming, but it's definitely mostly very easy. If you just get a gyrocopter and just fly to all these locations, because sometimes they're in different elevations, and if you just want to run or travel to them by car, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. So find a gyrocopter. It's one of those little mini helicopters, and just mark it on the map like I just did to this mask, and fly over there, and that's it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, phone. Alright guys, sorry about that. That was actually a call that I forgot that I scheduled with my YouTube partner network. Don't really remember what I was saying, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is go and collect this this mask of Yaolong. Oh, that's exactly, I remember what I was saying. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm actually going to go and get a gyrocopter. There's a couple of them right there. What you can do is to make sure, first of all, you could just remember where there's a gyrocopter, and you can, I guess, maybe fast travel there. Or what I did, just to be 100% sure that I will always have a gyrocopter on file, in the Gale homestead, you can go there and you can, one of the upgrades that the guy will do is he can put a helipad into your house. So once you go through the story and once you open up the Gale homestead, so you're actually living there, you kick out Yogi and Reggie. One of the options is to build a helipad right outside of your house. You can fast travel here anytime, and there will always be a gyrocopter waiting outside of your house. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get on these gyrocopters that are close to me, and I'm going to go to that Mask of Yulung. All right, guys, here we are. Now you can't go too high on these things, because when you get too high in elevation, this thing will just start to go down automatically. But this is very, very helpful to get around this huge map, especially once you open the north side. Now, okay, so in terms of the review of this game, I really, really like playing this game. In terms of passing the time and just having all of these random missions, I am absolutely in love with it. Obviously, I like it a lot because I don't remember the last game that I finished, especially an open world game, that I finished 100% of, besides this. So the open world missions, yes, they're kind of repetitive, but at the same time, they do provide you with enough diversity. Is that the right word? Yeah, enough variation. There you go. That's a better word. Enough variation where it doesn't get too boring. So even though you're going in and clearing out an outpost, the fact that sometimes you have to do it stealthily or sometimes partially stealthily, it definitely keeps it interesting. So I really love the open world. I really like the side missions. I really like the overpowered weapons in the game. Who doesn't, right? But the campaign, I thought, could have been a lot better. First of all, I'm going to put my review on hold for a second. So this is how you can see where the Masks of Yulung are. So you can kind of see where it is on the map. The problem is, as soon as you get too close, if you get into that little blue area on the map, that little target that's showing you exactly where the mask is, that will disappear. So you have to take note of where the mask is before you go into that little blue area. So let's get a little bit closer, and you guys will notice that see, there it is, it disappears. And it's much easier to see it from a bird's eye view. So this is why the gyrocopter is so freaking useful for that. Now the only thing left to do, still gotta find it though. Still gotta freaking find it. Is it just in there? Yes, there it is. And just like that. So rather than searching this whole entire area, because right now it shows you that it's somewhere around here, but that means it could be here, that means it could be even hanging off a tree somewhere. So it's definitely very helpful to kind of scope out the area first and see where the target is pointing at you rather than just rushing into the area, because that little marker will disappear. Also, very important for the masks, you can destroy them with anything. Well, I mean, not anything. Actually, for some reason, you can't destroy them with grenade launchers. Believe me, I've tried. Maybe you can. I've just had bad luck doing that. But if there are some masks that you can't physically reach, that's what you have to do. You have to destroy them with a weapon. Just like the posters. If there's some posters you can't reach, because if the poster was down here, all I have to do is go in there, interact with it, and he will rip it down. But if not, then you just explode it, either with a grenade launcher, or I actually like doing the Molotovs. Bam, baby! Burn, baby, burn! So, and that's it, guys. Let's set another waypoint for, I guess, another mask. And I will continue with my unofficial but final review of the game. So I really like that. I mean, it keeps the map is beautiful, and that's one of the reasons that you kind of want to travel it over and over and over again, because right now I really feel like I'm flying through this gorgeous mountain range, and it really doesn't get old, not to me anyway. And even though the missions and the collectibles they could be seen as repetitive, they do give you enough variation where it makes me want to turn this game on and complete at least a little bit of the side missions or little side quests, or go collect a little bit of the extra items from time to time. So, oh no, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. Come on, man. Get away from that rock. Get away. You're just getting too high in elevation there. Now, unfortunately, the campaign I didn't really like. Now, I like the campaign. I like playing through it, but once I got to the end and I realized that none of my choices that I've made really matter, that kind of ruined the game for me. And obviously, this video from here on out is going to contain a little bit of spoilers, so if you guys haven't finished the game, or you haven't finished watching my playthrough, I don't suggest watching, listening to this review. But I don't know, maybe skip forward a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I have to mention this. So the campaign, they gave you an option between Amida and Sabal, and both of them are basically dictators. So, well, you have an option between no, not really. You don't have an option to keep Pagan Min in power. You have an option to not kill Pagan Min, but anyway. At the beginning of the game, you're introduced to Sabal and Amida, and you're led to believe that both of these are good people. But unfortunately, both of them are just out for basically themselves, and no matter who you pick at the end, they will turn into evil dictators. Amida will turn into basically another Pagan Min, and Sabal just would turn into a fundamentalist leader that keeps Karat in basically the Stone Age, and keeps things like women's rights down and all of that stuff. So that was really, really disappointing to me. The fact that they gave me an option, but both choices were really, really horrible. And I just really, really didn't like that. I felt like it doesn't matter what choice I was making. It doesn't matter what game, what path I chose in the game. It was always going to be the wrong one. Now, what also really bothered me is no matter what, and I lost track of where this mask was supposed to be. Now, what also really bothered me is no matter what choice, no matter what path you choose in the game, the outcome was going to be exactly the same, regardless of what you choose. The outcome was going to be, you get the same exact ending. You get to Pagan Min, and you choose either to kill him or to spare him, and that's it. And regardless of whether you chose Amida or Sabal, it really doesn't matter, because the ending was exactly the same. So what's the point? What's the point? And then at the end of it all, you're also left with an evil dictator basically in power. So all of this stuff that you're doing is for naught. It's completely, you're liberating Karat, but you're not really. You're just, I mean, I appreciate that as a political statement. I mean, it's cool that, it kind of represents life in the same exact way. As you guys know, a lot of wars are fought just to instate, and a lot of revolutions are held, or a lot of revolutions happen, and then the only thing that happens is another worse dictator comes to power. I understand that, and I get that as a political message, but after playing the game for so long, you kind of expect things that you did for however many hours, 10 to 15 hours, that you played the game for, you kind of expect them to actually mean something. And it kind of rendered all of your choices and all of your and everything you did in the game completely useless. So that's something that I really didn't like. I liked the game itself. I loved Pagan Min as a character. I liked AJ Ghali as a character. I liked the gameplay. I just I hated the ending, and I hated that whole the option to choose, but really no matter what you choose, nothing is going to get done anyway. That's what I really didn't like, and I cannot for the life of me find this mask right now, guys. Sometimes it's very, very tricky. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at that. There it is. Oh, it's gonna shoot you 100 times. I can't believe I missed it so many times. They do get really tricky sometimes. Like that one's just peeking out of this drawer. Other ones are literally underwater. You have to dive and get them underwater. But anyway, with all of that said, guys, this is like this game got the VGA, the Video Game Awards, Shooter of the Year, and I completely agree with that. Between all of the nominations, or all the games that were nominated, I definitely still choose this to be the Shooter of the Year. I'm still enjoying this game immensely. If you're a first-person shooter fan, I would definitely recommend it to anyone. I would definitely give this game an 8 out of 10. Very, very easily. Now, also, wanted to tell you guys a couple of tips of what I would have done differently if playing the game over a second time. So, there are a couple of landmark progression missions that you kind of have to beat in order to do this. So I believe the 20th or 21st mission in the game unlocks the north. So the whole north side of the map is unlocked until you take over this bridge in the main mission. So once this is unlocked, what I recommend doing immediately is taking a gyrocopter and going into every single one of these bell towers and taking them over. The reason I recommend a gyrocopter is because you don't actually have to climb the well, I'm getting shot right now. You don't actually have to climb the towers. If you do this, you just land right here, you get out, you might get hurt a little bit with your blades, but you're already on top. The enemies can't even do anything. You're already on top. You don't have to climb, which is obviously the most tedious and time-consuming part of it. You just go up here and hack this bell tower. As soon as you unlock the bell towers, it's actually perfect that there are enemies around right now. You unlock this gun, which is easily the best gun in the game. It is crazy accurate. It is crazy powerful. I have done, I've mentioned this multiple times in my playthrough, and I have done even a best video, a best weapons video on it. This is the buzzsaw, and you must unlock it as soon as possible. So do that as your very first thing as soon as you unlock the north. I want to kill them, but I do not want to lose my gyrocopter. So let's just go land. I will show you guys one more time what this is capable of, but I can't do it while I'm on the gyrocopter. Bam! Already dead. Look at this. That was a heavy. And I just killed him with, I don't know, 7 bullets? Hip fire spray. Let's see if I can. It's actually really hard to only shoot 1 bullet with this gun, but let's see if I can take this guy out with 1 bullet. 1 bullet. There you go. Down. And that's why, if I ever replay the game all over again, the first thing I would do as soon as I unlock the north is I would go around and I would take a gyrocopter, I would take over all of these bell towers, and I would unlock the buzzsaw. Also, after unlocking, I believe it's mission, I don't remember exactly the mission it is. I think it's the one right before you go to the Himalaya. I'm really not sure. Probably should have been more prepared for this part of my video, but I believe it's mission maybe 13, somewhere around there, somewhere around the middle of the game. 13, 14, 15 is when you unlock the autocross, and the autocross is the best stealth weapon in the game. I also did a best weapon kind of demonstration for that gun as well. But if you guys want to do any of the side missions, any of the taking over any of the outposts or the fortresses, or any missions or assassination missions, if you have to do things stealthily, definitely unlock the autocross. With the autocross and the buzzsaw, you can, oh my god, come on, don't die, man, don't die. You can defeat the whole, you can beat the whole entire game with just these 2 weapons. And look how powerful this thing is too. Look at that. I think it actually only took 1 bolt. and it's really accurate over long range. And that's it, guys. So in summary, a really solid game. I really enjoyed it. The campaign definitely could have used more either actual options that made a difference, where you can actually make a choice to do something good rather than, you know, like a predefined path that no matter who you choose, it just leads to the same ending anyway. And the only real choice you have is whether to kill Pagan Min or not at the end, because that's the truth. I mean, that's really what dictates whether you get the good ending or bad ending. It doesn't matter if you choose Sabal or Amida at all. It's just a matter of whether you shoot Pagan Min in the head at the dinner table at the end, or whether you go and let him help you scatter your mom's ashes. And that's it. That's really the only choice that makes a difference in the game. Even though Pagan Min says every choice has consequence. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, Pagan. The only choice that has a consequence is if it is the last one in the game. But actually, you know what? Perfect opportunity to show you guys the power of this buzzsaw again. Get the hell out of here! Get out of here! Oh, where are you? Who's still shooting me? Oh my God! You're not running away from me. There's no way you're making it out of here alive, sir. No way. Awesome. Incredible. Side missions and random events like this are still really fun. If you guys want to unlock all the best weapons in the game and collect all of the items, regular items, especially if you're going for 100%, definitely make sure to... Your gyrocopter is your best friend, so make friends with one and definitely buy all of the maps, because it'll make it a lot easier. And also, if you guys want to see me unlock all of this stuff and try to get 100% completed in this game, definitely make sure to follow me on Twitch. That is the link to that is in the description, and it's twitch.tv/GamingAwesomeYT. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your amazing support throughout this entire series. You guys make these games so much more fun for me to play and share with you guys. That's one of my favorite parts, is actually posting the videos and seeing all the likes and all the support and the encouraging comments. It's really cool. Thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Thanks for watching an awesome gaming awesome video. Now click on another video on the screen right now and watch that one too. Go ahead. I'll wait.